This is Shawn Mullin with Sega's Inside Edge on the Swift Current Broncos. And as we head into the stretch drive here, I'm joined by Swift Current Broncos veteran forward and Calgary Flames draft pick, Coda Gordon. And Coda, how have you felt about the way the season's gone for this hockey club?
It's been going pretty good. We've definitely, I think, had our ups and downs this year. Been in some slumps, been in some highs, but overall, I think we're kind of coming together at the right time and kind of pushing forward towards playoffs.
As you push into the playoffs, what does this team have to do to have consistent success?
Just keep our game. Obviously, just play simple. I think if we just come together and stay positive on the bench and stuff, I think that'll go a long way.
Certainly this is a team that has more depth offensively than we've seen in the previous couple of years for you guys. How do you utilize that and stay consistent and true to that kind of hard-nosed defensive game that you need to play as well?
Our depth just helps so much for ice time and being able to help defensively and everything. And I think just having guys that can play all situations and you don't have to worry about line matching as much. You could just kind of go out and play and play your own game.
After Christmas, some ups and downs for the team in January and February, and it seems like down the stretch things have been back to the way you guys want to play. What's been the main difference in your mind in trying to turn that around?
I think just sticking to it, sticking to our game plan, not getting too high, but not getting too down on ourselves when we have a loss. So I think just kind of working together and everyone kind of just falling into their roles and just doing their jobs.
You've improved your point totals again this year. You're back over the 20-goal mark again this year. What has been, in your mind, the successes and failures of the season from your perspective? How do you feel about your own season?
I think it's been pretty good so far. I mean, it helps playing with our depth that we have and the line switching that we do. It doesn't really matter who I play with. It always seems like we have some chemistry and I'm playing with some good players. So I think that's been kind of my biggest reason for success this year, and obviously just working hard and trying to improve on my skating.
Back to scoring more goals this year for you as well, and has that just been a matter of confidence around the net? What's your perspective on that?
Yeah, for sure. It's just confidence is huge in this game, and that's one thing I try to work on, and I think it's come along this year, and I think just kind of going to the net and getting grittier.
You're a player as well who's been relied on now in a more defensive role. You've been put out in key defensive situations against other teams' better players. You've played some penalty kill time. How do you think that's improved your overall game, and how have you enjoyed that aspect?
Yeah, I've enjoyed it a lot. I mean, getting put on the PK, something I didn't do in the past years, so being able to kind of adjust to that role and being able to play and be successful in that role has really helped a lot.
And how much does that matter in terms of you becoming an NHL player? You're drafted by the Calgary Flames. If you're going to make it to the big show, you're going to have to play in all sorts of ways and maybe even start on lower lines and build yourself up, so you need that well-rounded game.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely huge, and obviously they want the most rounded players to play on their team. So any little thing, anything that I could be able to improve on and obviously do it in games and I kind of just learn from that and go on, I think will help in the long run.
Swift Current Broncos forward Coda Gordon and Calgary Flames draft pick ready for the playoff push for the Broncos. Thanks for watching Sega's Inside Edge on the Swift Current Broncos.